Hello students, welcome to this lecture series on network analysis. Today we'll be studying about what is loop, what is mesh, what is node, then essential node, branch and essential branch. Firstly, we'll be going through a network that you are seeing on your screen. We'll understand the definitions or what is a loop. If you are given a circuit, then how to find which one is a loop, which one is a mesh, which one is a node, which one is an essential node, which one is a branch, and which one is an essential branch. So firstly, we'll be going through this network, and then we'll go to the definitions once we go through the slides. In the slides, we'll see the exact definitions. For now, we will be just understanding what are these terms basically. So firstly, we'll be starting with nodes. These all alphabets that I have written, these all are nodes: A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, you will see one thing that here I have written A, here I have written B. But when I move from this point to this point in the network, I have written the same name B. And then from this point to this point, again I have written the same name B. The same way I have done the naming in the bottom of the network also. So why I have done that? Because if we move from one point of the network to another point, or from one node of the network to another node, if there is no element in between those nodes, then the node is considered the same and its name will be given with a single alphabet. Like this is we have for convenience we have drawn like this. You can also draw it like that. See, in this way. Here also you can draw it like this. Then you can remove this. You don't have multiple different nodes. I just but because that looks much better than this, that's why I have drawn it like this. Like this. But this does not mean that these are different nodes. This node and this node, they are not different. They are the same nodes, which is G. In the same way, at the top also you can see I have named three nodes as B. They are not three nodes, they are actually a single node because there is no element in between these. Here there is no element, here there is no element. So until unless you get a circuit element in between two nodes, you will be naming them as the same, one and the same. Okay. Now comes what is a node basically. Node is any point in the network where two or more elements join. Any point in the network where two or more elements, circuit elements join. Circuit elements can be resistance, resistor, capacitor, then comes inductor, then voltage source, current source, or any such element, electrical element will be called as a circuit element. So a node is a point in the network where two or more circuit elements they join like this. This is a point in the network where this R2, this voltage source V1 and this voltage source V2, they are joining. So this is a node. Similarly, at this point A in the network, R1 and this voltage source V1, they are joining together. So that is also a node. These all that I have named, these all are nodes in the circuit. This was node. Then comes essential nodes. Essential nodes are nodes where more than three elements are joining. A point in the network where at least three elements are joining. It can be more than three also. It can be four also, it can be five also, but it should join at least three elements. A node that joins three or more elements is called an essential node, like this. C. This node is joining R2, V1 and V2, three elements. So that's why C can be called as an essential node. F. It is joining only two elements. Okay, it is not joining three elements. So this is not an essential node. G. It is joining again three elements. R6, R4, R7, and even you can consider I also. So it is joining four elements, so we can term G as also an essential node. G is also an essential node. B, in the similar manner, R1, it is joining R1, R5, R7, I, four elements. So B is also an essential node. D, it is joining only two elements R2, R3, so it is not an essential node. A is joining only V1 and R1, so it is an essential. It is not an essential node. So we have only four essential nodes. C, E. E is also an essential node, but because it is joining R5, R3, and R6. So we have four essential nodes, which is C, E, B, and G. These are essential nodes. Four essential nodes in our circuit. These are four essential nodes in our circuit or network. Okay, so this was all about nodes. Then comes branches. What are branches? Branches are nothing but these circuit elements. These circuit elements are called branches. R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, R6, R7, then these two voltage sources, then this I, these all are branches. These are called branches, okay, which are basically circuit elements. Branches are nothing but circuit elements. Okay, any circuit element will be called as a branch. So this CF is a branch, then FG is a branch, EG is a branch. You can also call BEG as a branch. BEG is also a branch. It is a combination of two elements, R5 and R6. So BEG will also be called as a branch only. It is nothing else, but it is also a branch. So a combination of two branches is also a branch. Like here, BE is a branch, EG is a branch. So BEG will also be a branch. Okay, similarly, AB is a branch, BE is a branch. So ABE is also a branch. But we just name as a circuit. If we have a circuit element somewhere, then the two nodes AB, this is a branch. Okay, so any circuit element will be called as a branch basically. Wherever you find a circuit element in the network, that part of the network will be called as a branch. Like AC, CF, these are all branches. Then comes essential branch. Essential branch is a branch which connects two essential nodes. Okay, by passing through a non-essential node. It should not pass through an essential node. It can pass or it cannot pass through a non-essential node. It should only, the basic condition is it should connect two essential nodes, and it should not pass through while joining two essential nodes, it should not pass through another essential node. That is the only thing. If this condition is being satisfied, then it will be called as an essential. It will be called as an essential branch. Okay, like C is an essential node. We just saw. B is also an essential node. Okay, so if we see this path, CAB, this is an essential branch. This is an essential branch because it is joining two essential nodes C and B by passing through a non-essential node. It can pass through a non-essential node, or it might not pass through any node, any other node apart from those two essential nodes. But it cannot pass through an essential node. For example, if we see this path, this is also joining, this path is also joining two nodes, two essential nodes, C and B. But while joining C and B, we can write this path name as C, D, E, and B, like this. But while joining C and B, it is passing through an essential node E. So this branch cannot be named as or termed as an essential branch. This is not an essential branch because while joining two essential nodes, it is also passing through another essential node E. That's why this cannot be called as an essential branch. Whereas CAB can be called as an essential branch. Okay, so this was about nodes, essential nodes, branches, essential branches. Then we go to the more bigger parts of our network, which are loops and meshes. Okay, loops and meshes. So what is a loop? Loop is basically something which, loop is basically a path in the network which starts from a node and it ends on the same node. But there is a condition that it should pass through any node only once. It cannot pass through a single node more than once. For example, if we consider this as a starting point, we will start from here, we will go to A, we will go to B, we will go to E, and then we will come back to C. So this path C, A, B, E, then D is also there, then C. This path, this complete path will be called as a loop. I'm talking about loop right now. We'll see what is a mesh and how it is different from a loop. Okay, so this was about loop. What is a loop? A loop is a path in the network which connects, which basically starts from a node and it ends at the same node while passing through any other node only once. It cannot pass through any other node more than once. Okay. So this was an example of a loop. We'll see another example and then we will define mesh. What is mesh? Mesh, and we'll see the difference between a mesh and a loop. So this starting from C, A, B, E, G, F, and then again C. This part is basically, this is a loop. C, then A, then B, then E, then comes G, then comes F, and then again C. This part, this complete path in the network is also a loop because it is starting from C and ending at C, and while doing that it is passing through any other node only once. Like it is passing through A only once, it is passing through B only once, it is passing through E only once, through G also it is passing only once, through F also it is passing only once. So it is satisfying all the conditions of a loop. So this is a loop. But one more, I'll tell one more example, which path we cannot call a loop. Like if we start from C, like this, we go like this, we go like this, we go like this. Here also, this path also is starting from C and ending at C. But what is the problem? This path is passing through B and A twice. C, then A, then B, then D, then B. These two are both B, so I'm considering B only once. C, A, B, then G, then again G. So this is once only. I'll write it down. C, A, B, G, then comes E, then again B, then again A, and then C. So see, in this path, A is coming twice, B is also coming twice. So this is not satisfying the condition of a loop. So this cannot be considered as a loop. Okay, this type of path cannot be considered as a loop. It should start from a node, it should end at the same node, and it should pass through any other node only once. If it is not passing through any other node only once, it is passing through any other node more than once, so it cannot be called as a loop. This is not a loop. Then comes what is a mesh and what is the difference between a mesh and a loop. A mesh is the smallest loop. It cannot contain any other loop within it. A mesh is the smallest loop. It cannot contain any other loop within it. For example, this is a loop. This is a loop also, this is a mesh also. What is the naming of this? C, A, B, E, D, C. This is a mesh. This is loop also, but we call it a mesh also. Loop and mesh. Then what is the difference between the two? See, this loop does not contain any other loop within it, so it can be called as a mesh. But if we see this part, this one, this is a loop. We just saw this is a loop. You can name it as C A B E G F and C. This is a loop, but this is not a mesh because it contains this loop and this loop also within it. So this cannot be called as a mesh, but this is a loop. So this is the difference between a loop and a mesh. And a mesh cannot contain any other loop within it. It is the smallest loop. These small loops, this one, okay, one, two, then this one, and this complete path. I'm talking about this complete path, from top to bottom, this one. These are all meshes. They are also loops. Okay, so a mesh is the smallest loop. A mesh in a network is the smallest loop. That's it. Okay, so this was all about the understanding. Okay, one more thing I'll talk about the naming. I'm starting everything from C. You can start it from any other node, no problem. You can start it from A and end at A. You can start from F and end at F. That is also possible. Okay, I'm starting from C. That doesn't mean you have to also start from C only. You can start at any point, any node in the network, but you have to end at that node only in order to get a loop or a mesh. Okay, so we have seen what is a loop, what is a mesh, what is node, what is an essential node, what is a branch and an essential branch. We'll see the definitions through the slides, exact definitions through the slides. Okay, so we'll be moving to slide. Okay, so this is the place where we left in the last lecture, and I told you that I'll be teaching you loop, mesh, and all those things through a circuit, through the board, and then I told you all those things in the circuit, through a board. Now we'll see the exact definitions. What are the definitions of those terms that we just saw through a board. So a loop or mesh denotes a closed path obtained by starting at a node and returning back to the same node through a set of connected circuit elements without passing through any intermediate node more than once. This is the exact definition. We have already understood it with the help of a circuit diagram. So I think I don't need to more give more attention to this because we have already understood. So you can just go through these points. I'll read these points, and if you have any doubts, you can always post those doubts in the Google Classroom that we have. However, the difference between a mesh and a loop is that a mesh does not contain any other loop within it. That's what we saw. That is, a mesh is the smallest loop. Then comes node. A node is a point in a circuit where two or more circuit elements join. A node is said to be an essential node if it joins three or more elements. We saw this also. Then a branch is a path that connects two nodes. And those paths that connect essential nodes without passing through any other essential node are known as essential branches. All these things we have already covered, so I'm not going to take more time into that, and we'll be moving forward. These are the standard notations that we will be using in our subject. You can note down these. You can pause the video and note these notations so that you have some idea, like what if I wrote capital C, then you should know what I'm talking about. Basically, I will be talking about capacitance. Okay, one more thing, one more point I would like to give emphasis on, which is very important, because many of the students that I have seen, they don't understand the difference. You have two terms, a resistor and resistance. Then comes capacitor, capacitance, inductor, inductance. What is the difference between these? A capacitor, resistor, inductor, these are elements. Then resistance, capacitance, and inductance, these are the properties of those elements. A resistance is the property of a resistor. Capacitance is the property of a capacitor. Inductance is the property of an inductor. So these are basically resistance, capacitance and inductance. These are the properties, and resistor, capacitor and inductor, these are the elements. So make sure that you name them correctly. Whenever someone asks name some circuit elements, you should not say resistance or capacitance or inductance. You should say resistor, capacitor, inductor. Okay, and note down the units also very carefully, because units are very important. Whenever we will go through the numericals, I will like give more emphasis on units also, because units are very important. A number does not tell you anything. If you write voltage is equal to 12, it's not complete actually. You should write voltage is equal to 12 volt, then only it is complete. So make sure you remember these units. We'll be using these standard notations and units in our subject. These are some more standard notations. You can note these also down. I'll not give more time on these. You can pause the video and you can write these standard notations if you want. And if you already know these and if you already remember them, it is very good for you. Then comes the next part, uh, active element, passive element. These things you might have already heard in your previous classes. What we'll do is I'll stop this video for now, and then from the next video onwards we'll be seeing what is an active element, what is a passive element, and the other properties related to these elements like linearity, bilateral, unilateral, and other things. And we'll see through the VI characteristics also how we can like come to know through the VI characteristics whether that element is a linear element or a non-linear element, an active or a passive element, a bilateral or a unilateral element. We'll see all these things in the next lecture. So thank you very much for this lecture. Thank you very much.